welcome back to another episode. So today is my update for weeks 25 through 28. I'm currently 30 weeks pregnant, so I should have been to this video, but you know, life. So I had to wait a little bit, but I am really excited to do this video to give you guys some updates on my going into my third trimester, I believe, week 20. I can't remember what the third trimester is, but I'm basically in the third trimester, so that was like towards the end. All right, y'all. So it's so funny because I was just talking to my brother Adrian about some of the stuff. He was like, you know, how's the pregnancy going, sis? And I'm like, it's going good, but you know, these are some of the complications I'm facing because there are complications I'm facing. So I can't talk about the pregnancy without talking about some of the complications. And he was like, well, sis, you know your eggs was looking forward to retirement, so I'm not surprised. Yo, that killed me. I was cracking up like, you so right. My egg was probably like, well, guess I'm gonna get out of here. She ain't trying to have no baby. Let's just chill. And then I was like, oh, a swerve. We having a baby. And Andres was like, wait, what? We having a baby? We too tired. We old. So yeah, so that explains it. And that's so funny to me. Okay, so let's just give you a recap of those 4 weeks, 25 to 28. So my GYN put me on notice, okay, in the beginning for high blood pressure. She was like, Sally, your pressure been kind of high every time you come in. Do you have high blood pressure? Were you diagnosed with high blood pressure? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, to be honest with you, my doctors have put me on notice for years, but I've been dipping and dodging for a long time. Y'all done got me. Y'all shoot. Y'all caught me. It is what it is. So she was like, okay, I want you to start monitoring. So she had me start monitoring my blood pressure. That joint all over the place. So I have a blood pressure cuff. Now, it's so funny. She was like, do I need to write you a script for a cuff? I was like, I already got a cuff because we done been down this road before with my other doctors where they had me monitoring and stuff. And, you know, it wasn't really a cause for concern. But now that I'm pregnant, it is a cause for concern. So I'm like, all right, cool. I already got a blood pressure cuff at the house. So I don't even need a script. I already got one. She's like, let's start logging. I bring my script back. I bring my log back about a week or two. She was like, all right, so we're going to start you on Procardia. I was like, bruh, and a baby aspirin. She put me in a baby aspirin first, right away, just to help prevent preeclampsia. And now she has me on Procardia, just a small dose, just to help with my blood pressure. And over the past 4 weeks, my blood pressure has been much, much better. So I'm thinking, hopefully, I don't have high blood pressure afterwards, but my mom has high blood pressure. And if y'all see my mom, I am a little Sandra. Maybe she done gave me everything genetically. Okay, we'll get into that. But I have her genes. I don't even think I have none of my dad's genes. I think I have all of my mom's genes. So if I do end up having high blood pressure after the baby and I have to stay on meds, I'm really not going to be surprised. You know, it is what it is. I'm not fighting what I can't control. I can't control the blood pressure. You know, of course I can't eat like crazy, but you know, I'm not going to fight what the inevitable is. All right, so next, I failed my glucose test, y'all. I took the first test. I took the second test. I had to take the 3 hour. The first test, my numbers came back elevated. The second test, I had to take 3 hours. They basically give you 100 milligrams of like a sweet drink to drink. And they draw your blood 3 times, so 4 times. Right before you take the drink, an hour after the drink, 2 hours after, and then 3 hours after the drink. So you wait in that quest for that whole time. One of my vials came back elevated. Not super high, but enough for her. My doctor, Dr. Jalise Sosa, does not play about that stuff. So it wasn't even like, it's not too bad. She was like, too high. And they said that baby was measuring big. They don't want him to go over the 90th percentile. He was at 89th percentile. Why are you so big? So they were like, that's a sign of gestational diabetes. So I'm like, oh boy. So because I took the second glucose test, and I took that like week 26-ish. So by week 28, I was in Vegas. They called me and was like, Sally, you have gestational diabetes. I'm like, I'm just getting over the high blood pressure. Now I got gestational diabetes. Okay, so what does that mean? They said, okay, so what we're gonna have to do is help you control your sugars. I'm like, but I eat pretty healthy. Like, you know, they said it's nothing to do with that. It's just how your body is reacting. It's not producing enough insulin, your pancreas, all this other stuff. I'm actually gonna go into that more detail in my second video update, because I've already been starting the process of it, and that's just a whole nother video. But basically, she's like, you know, we need to have you take your blood sugars 4 times a day, and we need you to, you know, just monitor what you eat so we can try to control it with diet. All right, cool. So as I was in Vegas, I was like, all right, chicken and waffles is a wrap. Let's order an egg scramble. You know, so I switched up my diet immediately. Started going low carb. More on that next video. The baby kicks are awesome. So I'm mixing in some of the news with the great news. The baby kicks are awesome. I'm loving feeling the baby move. Sometimes he move a lot. Sometimes he doesn't move a lot. Sometimes he doesn't give me a break. But I found out that my placenta is anterior, so he's behind the placenta. So I don't feel every movement, but I feel the bigger movements for sure. I have insomnia. I've had insomnia. Personally, I've had insomnia for the past 5 years, but it's gotten a lot better now. Thank God. Now that the baby's getting a little bit bigger, it's gotten a lot better. I switched a medication up to the morning instead of at night. That kind of kept me up. So things are moving along fine. I still wake up, of course, to go to the bathroom. That's just pregnancy or not. I always got to pee at night. I drink water throughout the whole day, and then of course it comes up at night. My whole body hurts. For some reason, like, laying down at night in a bed is so rough, because like I have to do, I call it a 3-point turn. So like you're supposed to lay on your left side, but the left side start hurting, so I got a 3-point turn. Boom on the right side. And that hurts, and then I got a 3-point turn like a robot on the left side. So that's a lot too. Okay, it's just all a lot. It's all a lot. Let's see. I can't do so much during the day. Like, I still am working. Okay, so I have not stopped working. I'm going up until 37 weeks. That's the plan. I'm really hoping it can stay like that, but I'm really starting to get tired. I'm taking a lot of breaks. Once, you know, like when a client comes and I have like a little 5-minute break, I'm sitting down. If I have a 2-hour break, I'm sanitizing the table, laying down for a minute, sanitizing the table, setting back up, you know. So I am finding myself, and I'm like, this is the greatest part about being an entrepreneur, is that you can take breaks and take naps. I said, if I was working at a regular job, I could never do what I'm doing right now. My pelvic area is on fire all the time because the baby is sitting so low. He always sat low. So, and that's what my dad said, I know you have a boy because he's sitting low. So he sits low. So that, you know, definitely is that I've noticed. And yeah, I had to switch up my diet and everything, which was fine. You know, I do my ghetto gourmet. People see that. In the beginning, I was doing my pastas, cheeses, carbs. So I had to kind of curb my carbs a bit for a while, you know, just to kind of get a baseline, and until I met with the diabetes educator. But that's actually in week 29, actually. So it's not even, it's actually going to be after this. This is going to be the next one. I'll talk about the diabetes educator, what she told me and what I needed to do. So that's going to be the next video. But that is what's going on right now, guys. Week 25 through 28. Getting bigger for sure. So it's definitely, I'm still able to wear extra large clothes, but the baby is getting bigger. He's super, super cute. Jamil keeps saying he got your lips, he got your soup cooler lips. You know, it's like when your lips are big, it's a cool soup down, whatever. But yeah, he does have my lips already. And probably my nose too, you know. Jackson 5 nostrils. Hey. So, yeah, but otherwise, aside from all the craziness that's going on, the pregnancy is going okay. Like, I don't know, like because it started off real rough, I'm just not surprised at how anything is going anymore. I'm so grateful to be in this position. I do acknowledge the fact that every woman is not able to get pregnant and not able to have a baby. So I'm very grateful that my husband and I are able to, and it's happening pretty quickly for us. So I'm taking whatever comes with it. I'm going on record saying that probably might be my first and last baby because I don't know, I feel like he is channeling a lot of I want to be the only child energy based on how everything is going. Like, he's kind of like solidifying his spot in my heart to be there forever, and no room for any other baby because of all that this pregnancy is costing me. Not costing me money wise, but costing me like physically costing me. Money wise is great. We got great insurance, so I haven't paid a copay since the beginning. I haven't paid copays for anything, so the insurance is great. This is actually a free situation. Like, I mean, Jamil pays into his insurance, but we're not paying additional, so that's great. So it's not costing me anything, but just what it's costing me physically. He's channeling a lot of like, I want to be the only child vibes, because mommy, I'm causing so much trying to get here for my little baby, and I'm excited for him. So yeah, oh, we got the room painted this week. Oh, that's supposed to be in the next update. All right, y'all ain't hear that. So thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all stay goofy.